Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. And we are live. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer Mia of Stormer Mia Plays. I'm just putting out the invite to see if we can get some people in the chat. Hang on just a second. Once again that time to continue some more of Fallout New Vegas, says Sumiko. Alright, let's get underway. Okay, purified water just wore off. We're at full health. Let's check our survival metrics. We're desperately in need of more water. Let's see what we got for water. What's that put us at? Apparently not enough. See if I can get some more water from Clint. Or Cliff, sorry.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything? Sure thing. Have a look.
Let's see. Nope, you have no water. Oh, you do. Okay. Alright. Well, we are pretty much done with Novak for the time being. We will be back here later for another quest, but I'm wanting to wait to start picking up the companions until I can send them to the Lucky 38, where they'll be nice and safe. Because unfortunately in survival mode, or in hardcore mode, if a companion dies, they are dead forever, unlike the regular mode where they can just get back up again. So, we definitely don't want that to happen. Well, I believe last time we finished Come Fly With Me, and we went and got the Paladin Toaster, so we have that on hand. I'm also going to wait on Helios 1. I need to get my science and repair skills up a little more before we go there, so we'll go there another time. So I guess today we're going to head for Boulder City to do the next main quest. Then we might backtrack and do some magazine collecting. Skill magazine collecting anyways. It's good to be back in Fallout New Vegas. Much as I'm enjoying playing Fallout 4, or not Fallout 4, sorry. Oh shit. This might be bad. What are you gonna do now?
Retribution. Had enough? You like that?
I must have really pissed off the Legion. They're already sending hit squads after me. Oh, that's actually pretty valuable. So is that? I'm gonna have to figure out something to do here in just a second, because it's gonna be a long walk back to Novak with all this stuff on me. But there's no way in heck I'm gonna leave all that stuff. Like, this is... I mean, I can always come back and get more if necessary. I just want to gather everything first and figure exactly what we're dealing with. That's not that good. That's okay. How are value? Oh god, those are 25 each. Okay. Did I get everybody? No, I didn't. Is the stream still going? If anyone's live, can they... If anyone's in the stream in chat, can you let me know if the stream's still going? Oh, was some really nice stuff here. Oh my god! Thermic Lance, damage 67, ignores damage threshold and damage resistance. Well. Weight 20 though, is there, but that value. Okay. I was not expecting the random Centurion attack. Oh, hey, you know what? There's a place I can sell literally right there, so I can get some of this stuff out of my inventory. I gotta admit, that Thermic Lance is pretty good, actually. I might see if there's a way I can hold on to it. I've never really used it before, to be honest. Good thing this isn't Fallout 4, or my legs would already be broken by now. What? This is a special occasion. I'm gonna go ahead and let myself use a stim pack. Lady Gibson, there you are.
So, you're back. Happy to...
She's only got 800 caps. The armor's probably the most expensive stuff. Let's see if I can get that out of my... Yeah, we can offload the armor. Yeah, give me that back. Yeah, we're gonna have to go and, I'll take a little bit of a loss on that.
Pleasure doing business.
Oh, there we go. We're underweight now. Good. So let's go over to gun runners and see what else I can offload. But we'll put it on the barter gear before we go.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Okay, let's see. God, the combat armor's so expensive. Thermic lance is 9. Yeah, I couldn't even... Couldn't sell that if I wanted to. Oof. Oh, these are £2 each. How is the broad machete these days? I don't need all of those machetes. Let me sell... Yeah, even with all the money that they have, I still can't afford the armor that I want. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping in. Belle's watching. Hi, Belle. How are you doing? Do. Guns. I'm gonna have one of those right away. Sunset sarsaparilla. I've got 18 pounds of sunset sarsaparilla. That's definitely not helping anything. How are things going at the Grisby residence today, sis? She said, "This is a cool game." Aww. Tell her I'm glad she's enjoying it. Or she can probably hear me. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Belle. Sorry. Dirty water. Bubble gum. No, sorry, gumdrops. I don't remember ever seeing that before. Hold on, how do I crouch? Oh, there we go. Oh, accidentally. Huh, radioactive gumdrops. Okay, that's a terrible brand. She's laughing at me. Look, that's not... If I had a nickel for every time that I've been laughed at by a child, I would have a lot of nickels. And if I, you know, cried every time a child laughed at me, I'd never stop crying. Now we have fun here. After all, I'm a silly with macaroni and cheese, apparently. Or a macaroni and silly or something. I can't remember what the exact words were. It's been a while. Ooh, dehydration levels increased again. Okay. Drink of water. And just take 2 waters. Okay, that's a caravan. Sunset sarsaparilla. Oh, hey, this is a cool guy. Let's talk to him. Do not touch his guitar. Just don't do it. That's an acoustic guitar. Do not steal it. Hey, lonesome drifter.
Howdy, little lady.
What's your story, stranger?
My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Nevertheless, I'm interested.
Well, I was born in a little town out
Macaroni
Montana
and cheese,
way.
yum.
Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left.
Your father abandoned you?
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger sometimes.
Sounds like you miss him. Is that why you're out here wondering?
Maybe. Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home.
Must have been hard growing up without a father.
It sure wasn't easy.
Ah, I
Ma
forgot that
worked
was
her fingers
on.
to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since, but he ain't an easy man to find.
What will you do when you find him?
Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea.
The story or the voice actor, specifically? It sounds like you should move on, settle down, maybe.
Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella with a guitar might find a job, huh?
Not at the moment. Can't say that I do, sorry.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot.
It's a mighty fine guitar you got there.
Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. This here guitar is just about the only thing my daddy left me.
Have you been playing it long?
Just about my whole life. Ever since my daddy left Ma and me and went off to roam the wastes.
Let's see. Goodbye.
So long, friend.
If you're interested who voices him, it's Gregory Allen Williams. He voices a lot of characters in this game, including Cliff back at the Dinobite gift store. So if you were watching last week, if you heard Cliff, he sounds just like Cliff because of the same voice actor. Abandoned by his dad. Yeah. So while that is there's a lot of westerns with similar themes to that. He's specifically talking about the Mysterious Stranger, which is a perk you can get in Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, and Fallout 4. What it does is sometimes when you're in the vault-assisted targeting system, if you have a high enough luck score, a person called the Mysterious Stranger will appear and assist you in combat, and that's the Mysterious Stranger. Oh, also, if you don't mind being a bit of a jerk and you want some free experience, if you shoot this war memorial, this guy will get angry at you. He's got a really easy speech check though to talk him down, and you get free experience from doing it. I don't do that because I'm not a jerk, so I'm not going to shoot the war memorial.
The Legion can count on that.
That is correct. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think there's a lot of like Western stories that have very similar starts. You know, the dad left, and then yeah, a lot, and it's just a lot. It happens a lot too, unfortunately. Mom works to take care of the boys, or the kids. I say boys because that's kind of what happened in my situation. But anyways, let's not dwell on that. This is Boulder, Colorado. Believe it or not. Or, I don't know if this is Colorado, but this is Boulder, so.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins.
Yeah, I get the
until it's been
feeling.
resolved.
I understood that, yeah. It's my dad left too when I was young, so I never knew my biological dad, so good riddance. What's going on with the Great Khans?
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
These Great Khans might have something in mind, a platinum chip.
Once the Great Khans have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you.
I may be able to negotiate a deal with the Great Khans.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack... Alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. but it'll probably be too late for you.
I understand.
Good luck.
Alright, let's do this. Man, it's dark out here tonight. I don't usually do this quest at this time of day.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
Reports of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. Well, I'm not, and I believe you have something in mind.
Yeah, about that.
Where's the platinum chip?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
Okay, let's talk about selling things between you and the NCR.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
Free the hostage now, and I'll have the NCR escort you out of their territory.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go.
Cover Bell's ears
The
quickly,
NCR
there's gonna be a
better
bad
keep their
word.
end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
Let's see, I want some answers.
Yeah? On what?
What can you tell me about Benny?
He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance.
Let's see, what do you know about the platinum chip?
It's just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though.
Why did Benny betray you?
He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up.
Never mind, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, the hostages are free. Alright, speech is gonna go up to 55. And then it's... unarmed's turn to go up to 60. Oop. And then I've got another 7 points to assign. Let's tick repair up to 40. And let's see, medicine's at 40 currently. Let's get science in the correct direction towards 35. Alright, it's time for a new perk. Let's see, Super Slam. All melee attacks and unarmed attacks have a chance of knocking your target down. Oh, that's really good, actually. Let's see, Strong Back 50, extra carry weight, plus 5 damage threshold against all melee and unarmed attacks and cannot be knocked down in combat. That's actually pretty good, too. Steering Imperialist, I don't really like that perk, to be honest. Extra ammunition, don't need that. Toughness just gives some extra damage threshold. I may eventually get that, but it's Fortune Finder, Bloody Mess, Cannibal. We don't want Cannibal. Tempted to grab that one, but we don't need it right now, so Super Slam it is. It's actually a pretty broken perk, to be honest.
I'm glad you were able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not.
The Great Khans let the hostages go in exchange for their own freedom.
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I?
If you have any integrity, then you'll honor the deal.
You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
NCR accepted. You gain karma. Great Khans accepted. And level up again. Level 9, baby. Ooh, I'm good. I'm good. Na-da-dee-da-die. Na-da-dee, na-da-die. Okay, that's up to 60. We got 7 more points. Go ahead and let's push repair up another 5 points, because that's very important to get up as quickly as possible. Science up 2 more points. Here we go. I think there's... I want to say there's enemies over here to kill. Yep, scorpion. Some ammo, a terminal, and a safe. Unfortunately, I can't open either one of those things. Got some Nuka-Colas here, some Sunset Sarsaparilla. How's the healing on Nuka-Colas? Sleep minus 15, hydration plus 10, plus 2 health for 25 seconds. So that's basically 50 points of healing. I might as well take those.
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
Victor, what the... how'd you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
You see what happened in there?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
Good to see you again, Victor.
Yep. But this is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk.
Did you see Benny come this way?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide nor hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though. Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
You're a robot. You can't really buy the first round. I mean, I guess you could, but I would be the only one who could drink it. She likes Victor. That's not surprising. Did you know if you actually if you destroy Victor, he just keeps coming back. You can't ever completely destroy him. Which is good because sometimes the wildlife will attack him and he doesn't survive the encounter, but it's fine. He comes back again, so he doesn't die as a result, so. Alright. Well, like I said, we have completed the main objective I wanted to get done today. So let's go and do some side stuff and try to get our skill levels up a little bit. What's this, though? The Bighorn Saloon. I don't think I've ever been here before. It's saying something. I've been playing this game since 2013. Oh yeah, this is a nice place. Hey, buddy.
A customer. Not many people come into Boulder City these days.
Show me what you got for sale.
What can I get you?
The mighty Colorado. Okay, oh wow, he's got Nuka-Cola Quartz, low light vision, a whole bunch of bonuses, regular Nuka-Colas, he's got junk food, he's got some regular food. I will take any purified water that you have. Yeah, let me get all of that from you. Alright, let's sell off some of this excess as well. Place called Boulder on the mighty Colorado.
Give me a shout if you need anything. Come back.
Hopefully that got my weight down. So, oh yeah, much better. Alright, well, that's a nice little find. I never knew that was there. Like I said, I've been playing this game for over 10 years now, and I didn't even know that. The beauty of open world games like this. You know, you can play it every day, and you'll still find something new eventually. Like in Skyrim, for example. Have you ever played Skyrim, Sis? They have these flowers and toadstools in circles called fairy rings. I'd never seen those in Skyrim before, and I was like, "Oh, those are fairy rings. What are they doing here?" And Fred was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about those." I was like, "I'd never seen them before." It's like, and I'd been playing Skyrim for like, you know, literal years at that point. So I thought I'd seen everything Skyrim had to offer, but it's like I just had to stop and stare at the fairy rings for a while. Alright, that's the rest stop that we came to before. Well, okay. So let's do a little bit of fast traveling. So Nipton Road pit stop. That's Nipton. I want to say it's like right over here. Wait, what? Okay, that's fine.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you.
Oh, yeah.
There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
And this is what prioritizes you, or incentivizes you to side with the NCR. Their two-way radio. It's not that great. Every now and then, though, it can be helpful. You get in a really bad situation. Having an extra NCR ranger coming to back you up could be useful. Unfortunately, like I said, sometimes you're just out of its range, and it's not that useful. So, all right. So we're looking for the fridge. What? Okay. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Small rad scorpion, okay. Woo! Bell has lost interest. I'm not surprised. To be fair, this isn't a we're not a Disney princess, or you know, we're surviving in an apocalyptic wasteland, so it can only hold her interest for so long. I understand. Get back here. I'm impressed that I managed to hold it as long as I did. Lottery ticket. You think you'll ever get back to streaming? I know you're busy with classes and stuff right now. Has to be a cartoon with bright colors. Yeah, that's understandable. Unfortunately, there's a lot of the games that I like don't fall into that category, unfortunately. She might like Spyro, Spyro the Dragon. You may want to look into that at some point. I suspect she would probably like that. He's a cartoon dragon with here, let me send you a photo. 3 Minecraft, so we might do it tomorrow. Oh, cool. Well, I'll try to stop in if I can. I know I'm streaming Starfield sometime tomorrow because I can't do it on Sunday, so... Yeah, I had briefly gotten back into Minecraft earlier this year. I started a new world, but then I stopped again because, other things came out that I wanted to play. And I think Spyro's actually coming to Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass, you'd be able to play it completely for free, but I just sent you the image if you want to... Alright, so that's another one of the... Let me get up the interactable map. Here we go. Interactive map, Fallout New Vegas. Okay. That is Good Springs. Okay. So I need to go to the Mesquite Mountain campsite next. Let me save real quick, just in case. I want to say it's just up this way. Yeah, I can't remember how old I was when I first played Spyro. Mom had just got us our first PlayStation, because we never owned anything other than Nintendo before that. We had a Super Nintendo, and we had a Nintendo 64 for a very short time. We had whatever it was that, I think it was just a regular Nintendo. I can't remember what it was called precisely, but it was the one before the Super Nintendo. If that is anything other than just Nintendo, I can't really remember, but I remember playing Power Rangers on it way back in the day. Haha, he fell over! She got that dragon in a Happy Meal a long time ago. Okay. Yeah, but he's got an entire game, and she might enjoy watching it. Oh, he went flying! And then he sent a trash can flying. Oh, he was completely helpless. I loved Grand Slam. Oh, that was nice. Wasteland Survival Guide. Go ahead and pop that since there's no use of holding on to it. Boom. 4 points into survival and mark as found. And then apparently there is a Hell's Motel nearby. Let me pull up the map. Something like right over in here-ish. We only had a Sega Genesis when I would think 4 games. Yeah, we spent a lot of time outside too. We were only allowed a half an hour on any of the game consoles. There was a few exceptions. Holidays we could play more, so we looked forward to holidays a lot for that reason. Car rides we were allowed to play with our Game Boys. That would to keep us distracted so we didn't distract Mom while she was driving. I know exactly what she was doing, but because we were distracted with our Game Boys and we weren't distracting Mom. So. Oh dear, I'm being attacked by 2 giant red scorpions. I missed! Oh, that's not good. Oh, he went flying! Yeah, but we lost our Super Nintendo in the house fire because and then we didn't have a game system for quite a while after that. I don't remember if we got our Game Boys before or after. I can't remember, but we got our Game Boys not long after that, or before that. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But after we lost the Super Nintendo in the house fire, the first game system we got was that PlayStation 1, because it was like the remake of the PlayStation, like right before PlayStation 2 started coming out. Closest thing the Game Boy we had was a Gigapet. Yeah, we never really had any luck with those. We actually tried getting a couple, and they just they wouldn't survive. Like, even though we tried to follow the instructions and stuff, they would not survive. So Mom stopped getting them because she got depressed whenever they would die. Like, we would get them, and Mom would end up playing with them more than us, and she'd get depressed when they died, and we wouldn't get them again for a while. Then she'd try to get another one, and it would die, and she'd get depressed again. Mom's like, I can't keep them alive. I really don't want to go in this water, but I'm not really going to have a choice, am I? Oh, a reaver. Oh, that's not good. Batter up. Batter up. Really should have taken a Rad-X before I came here. Oh, you know what? It might be helpful. Just might be helpful if I wasn't wearing, you know. There we go. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, I do read chat. Mine stayed alive just fine. I don't know. We always had really bad luck with them. Sorry, my computer with the chat on it is sitting to the right of me, which is right in my my right eye is blind. So I may be slow answering, but I do read chat. So okay. Alright, let's check the skills, see how we're doing so far, and also mark that as found so don't try to go pick that up again. Okay, so unarmed is now up to 62. Survival's at 31, but it's currently being reduced by my... Oh yeah, my radiation sickness is reducing some of my skills a little bit, so that's something to bear in mind going into this. Okay, I'm not going to be able to... There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm going to run back to Doc Mitchell and get some healing. Woo. Big Book of Science in Nipton. Those are weapons in the hidden supply cave. I need to find that. Tumblers stay in the prospector's hidden supply cave. I'm not actually sure where that is. And this has been the most stable Fallout New Vegas experience I have ever had. Like, I played on the 360 and that game was more unstable than a person on drugs. Doc Mitchell, where are you? Doc Mitchell? Where'd you go? Oh, there he is. Dude, can you, like, not lark in your own house? Recruited to play with blocks, so I'm here, but not fully watching. Understood. Enjoy your blocks.
Don't look... How are you holding up?
Kill my radiation.
Okay. All done.
Okay, so we are now fully healed and time to get back on the mission. Okay. I'm gonna jump back over to Wolfhorn Ranch real quick. Okay, so that is... Dang. That is... Searchlight. Yeah, that's Camp Searchlight, so we don't want to go there yet. But there is a location. Is that it? I think that's it, right over there. That's an ambush. I think that is where I want to go, right there. Oh no, it's right here is where I want to go. But I cannot remember if I'm going to be attacked by the animals. Poor battle cattle. Oh, the poor baby battle cattle. Nobody's feeding them anymore. Why? Unfortunately, it's sad news, but... Another 4 points of survival. By the way, interesting tidbit for the people that have watched my, either played Fallout 3 or watched my, why is my internet not connecting? Either played Fallout 3 or watched my stream playthrough of Fallout 3. the Wasteland Survival Guide is the thing that you make during the quest with Moira at Megaton. So when you find it in other games, it's just basically like the ultimate Easter egg. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here: Radaway, fusion cells, ammunition of all sorts. That's valuable. We'll take that. By the way, you can kill the Brahmin and the Bighorns, and they'll give you extra experience. So if you need some extra experience points, these guys are basically free for it. There's a whole bunch of animals that are no longer being cared for, so. You can also take the meat and use the meat for cooking, too. So if you're hungry, you can come and clear this place out, too, so. Okay, there's page 4 of the turn journal. Trying to remember where the rest of the torn journal is. So Stevie, guess what? Chicken butter. What's chicken butter? Shouldn't that be chicken butt? Well, it's supposed to be guess what? Chicken butt, and then it's guess why? Chicken thigh? Do not quote the old magics to me, young lady. I was there when they were written. You're a man running a. You're an adult man running a lemonade stand. A yellow duck walks up. Not sure why she called you Stevie, or Steve. My phone corrected. Okay. Saying I'm Stevie, not Steve. That's weird. I mean, they're close enough, but still. Oh no, what could this possibly be an ambush? Whatever will I do? Oh no. Oh yeah, yeah, look at that. Almost fully repaired. Bunch of ammunition, if you need that kind of stuff. A doctor's bag, some stim packs. And the ambush should happen. Yep, here we go. Ambush! Boom! Whoa, that wasn't supposed to happen! Okay, I did not actually... That was not me. She said butt. Okay. Butt was corrected to butter. Okay. You said chicken butt. Okay. And now I have a broken leg. No, sorry, both of my legs are broken. Okay, that's not good. Okay. What on earth are y'all oh, God! Okay, so, I think I'm about to die because unfortunately I'm being hit by a Legion hit squad and gangsters at the same time. Yeah, I'm about to die. At least I got one of them with me. Took one of them with me. And they're still shooting my corpse. Okay, so I really want those. I really want to fix up my leather armor. Oh. Okay, let's see if I can take out the Let's see before I trigger the Viper Gangsters. Let's see if I can take down the Legion Hit Squad first. If I can take out the Legion Hit Squad first, that'll at least be I can at least fight the Viper Gangsters without without as much trouble. So let's try to see if we can get them down first. You know what? You know what? I've never actually tried using this before. Here they come.
The Caesar has marked you for death, and the Legion obeys. Ready yourself for battle.
Die, Legion dogs.
You like that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. He's got a super sledge. Hold on. We're gonna need to pump it up a little bit. I'm gonna have to come back. There's just too much stuff. Stevie is so funny. I do try to be funny. Like, it is a goal of mine. So every time I make somebody laugh, like, I have completed my objective. That gets me +5 for 15 seconds. We have a gecko steak. And we'll drink purified water. And a sunset sarsaparilla and a stem pack. Hey, Morgan Freeman, why are you always explaining things to people? Ah, well, that's really simple. You see, when I explain something to someone, I get a freckle. Oh, my combat armor helmet is broken. Yeah, off with their head.
Knock! Come back here, I'm not done with you yet. Oh wow, New Vegas Samurai.
deal deal 10,000 damage with melee weapons. Very nice. Hi ho, it's off to work we go. Is that it? Is everybody dead? Okay, I'll be back in a second to collect all your all the rest of your stuff. Alright, let's run upstairs, deposit everything I have into my safe, and then I'm going to go and collect all their stuff, and I'll put it away to sell later when I have more, when there's more caps to sell stuff for. Well, those are things I'm going to sell. Bladed Gauntlet goes here. Machete, Paladin Toaster, Rebar, Shovel, Ripper, Thermic Lance. Okay. Just trying to find an extra, like, the suitcase will work. I want that broad machete, actually. Keep 2 of those for an emergency. Do I even want that anymore? Not really. Chicken macaroni fry. What's a chicken macaroni fry, Belle? I have to ask. Is that where you put fries in your chicken macaroni? Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies. Is that what that is? I hope I didn't trigger a chain reaction. I'm sorry if I did in advance. I'm chicken macaroni fry. Okay. Do I want to know why I'm chicken macaroni fry? And what I have done to earn such a distinguished title? He is known as by the distinguished title of Chicken Macaroni Fry. Alright, where are those dead Legionnaires? I want their stuff. Oh, wait, is that them? No, that's a rock. No, that's a rock, Storm. Because he is a goofy goof. Okay. I mean, I'll take being a goofy goof any day. I mean, I own the goofy goof, but at the same time, I'm confused. Okay, you would think their bodies wouldn't despawn this quickly. Okay, so I went around this raided farm stand. Alright, so let's start from where I was. I was like... I guess they did despawn, and I'm not going to get their stuff. That kind of depresses me a little bit, because they had some valuable stuff on them. BK, have it your way. Now you're making me want to have a Whopper, and I've already had dinner, so that's not a good idea. But I don't just get a Whopper. I get chicken fries. She is kind of unhinged. But she's the good kind of unhinged. It's not like she's... Like, it's not really that a bad kind of unhinged. There's a kind of logic to it. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to give up. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find their gear. That sucks. Especially after I unloaded all my stuff just so I could pick it all up. She is laughing hard. Oh, hey, I missed a phone call. What? Hold on. Give me 1 second, I'm sorry. No! So, I'm getting... I love chicken fries too. I also get the Sunday pies, the Hershey Sunday pies. Oh, those are good. Have you had those before? I'm gonna have to get that fixed first. Probably be cheaper just to buy a new helmet, depending on how much it costs to repair. Sounds too rich. It probably is too rich, but trying to describe it. So it's got like a graham cracker crust, and then it's got like a chocolate-like feeling as the pie filling, and then it's got instead of a pie crust on top, it's got a little bit of whipped cream with chocolate syrup on top.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot cheaper just to buy a new one. I will maintain that though. And that. Unfortunately, when I get Burger King, I let myself have one. So which is why I don't get Burger King very often. Yeah, this is going to be a whole lot cheaper just to buy one of these and then repair the one I have instead of... Wait, hold on, before I do that. Storm, you have barter gear. Use it.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Oh, you have all your caps back. I should bring some of that stuff over here and sell it. There we go. Yeah, basically a giant s'more, yeah. But they call it a sundae pie instead of a s'more pie. Okay, so let's see here. So our current objective is to go to the strip to confront Benny, but I feel like it's a little too early to do that. And we're still only level 9, so I don't want to go to Old World Blues yet. Well, we might be able to pull off Old World Blues. Well, hold on. What are my science levels? No, I need at least probably 1 or 2 more level ups so I can put some points into science before we go there. I think repair's good enough for now. Get science up to 50, and then I think we should be good to go. So, how are we doing on experience? Oh, we're almost leveled up again. What time is it? Okay, we've got 40 minutes left of the stream, roughly, so... Let's see here. What to do, what to do, what to do. There's the Helios 1 quest, but we're not quite ready for that. We've done that already. Well, why don't we head into the strip and do some work in the strip? White fudge Oreos this year, and we are destroying them. Yeah, I get it. It's so bad. It's... Look, I get it. I specifically avoid buying stuff like that because I know that's exactly what's going to happen if I do. I'm actually surprised. I bought I didn't buy. I was given a package of the Pokemon Oreos when they came out, and I put them away in a place so that way, you know, because people are going to buy them. People are going to want to buy them up eventually. So I'm kind of like holding on to it. And I was surprised that I didn't actually just pop it open and eat them. Like, I honestly had to like fight off the temptation to do exactly that. Do I have enough caps to get on the strip already? Is the question. Hold on. Maybe I should help these kids. I think they're chasing something, aren't they? No, wait, they're playing. Okay. All right. Oh! Hey kids, you need a hand? Yep, now they're gonna eat the giant rat. Oh, I know what we can do. I may have the skills for this, I don't know. Oh, I know a couple other places I can go too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Hey, you're not Julie.
Left, they can always turn to the followers.
There
you
are.
Here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
You need medical supplies?
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
You got yourself a deal?
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
Seems like you need a steady supply, not just whatever I can grab for you.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
What merchants might be willing to make a deal?
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
Snatch and swap, yeah. Let's talk about something else.
What do you want to talk about?
Let's see. Things seem pretty rough in Freeside.
More than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
See, you said something about helping
Yes,
addicts?
old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Bill Ronte.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Tell me about Jacob.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Where should I start looking?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there.
I'll see what I can do to help them.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
I'd like to talk about something else. If I wanted to calm things down in Freeside, where would I start?
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
Okay. Let's talk about Freeside.
What did you want to know?
What's all the fuss about the water pump?
Bill Ronte installed that pump a few years ago, back when he was sober. It was a major improvement for the community. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good.
Who are the Kings?
They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters has been an affront to them. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually, the king wouldn't let his crew bully folks around like that.
What do you know about Mick and Ralph?
I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the guns. No idea what Ralph does.
Tell me about the Van Graffs.
Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very popular with better-heeled prospectors looking to explore the wastes. Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste likes killing.
Okay, well, what about the what's the Atomic Wrangler?
A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or high enough to stay lazy. Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with Freeside and brother-sister psychopath teams?
Who knows?
What did you want to know?
What is this place?
The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region.
Let's see, who are the followers of the Apocalypse?
We arose from the boneyards of Adetum years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas.
What do you do here?
The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump.
Okay. Let's go and see if we can help these drug addicts. In fact, I think there's one of them just over here, isn't there? Oh god, the building is freaking out! The building is freaking out! Okay, it stopped. Now it started. Stop. Now started. Ah! It's like, do I have a crack or do I not have a crack? I don't know! Ah! To crack or not to crack? That is never the question.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix.
Julie Farkas said you could use some help.
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems.
You look pretty bad, Jacob. You should probably stop using
Why
chems.
stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait.
Who's supplying you?
If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. But my damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps?
Goodbye. Gotta take care of his drug dealer. They say take care, huh? Huh? No, okay. I'll put it away.
Hey.
Sir.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
Do you know anything about Bill or Jacob?
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
I need you to stop supplying Bill and Jacob.
Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop.
35. So the NCR is supplying you with cheap chems to keep Freeside down?
Wait, man. You can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those 2 anymore.
What do you... I'm not gonna ask what
Later.
you're selling. Especially after I just, like, made him stop. Good gracious.
So you're back.
Took care of that dealer. No, now you can clean
What?
up.
I need a fix now.
I want to help you get well, Jacob.
Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
Jacob, you be strong. You just need the support of your friends to get through this.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
You can do this. The followers will support you, and they won't let anything happen to you. Looks at the dead bodies on the ground. Don't worry about them. They were dicks. Oops. I'm gonna watch my language since Belle's listening. So she may not be paying full attention, but she's still listening. Sorry.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Oh, they're working for Mick and Ralph. There's the Kings, the School of Impersonation. They impersonate Elvis.
More friendly, and the women are just like the booze.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades.
And this is the Atomic Wrangler. And that is a place that's locked up. There's the Silver Rush, where you can go and buy energy weapons and energy weapon accessories. And this is Bill.
Come on, man, I'm dying here.
Let's see. Bill, Julie, and the rest of your friends miss you. They need your help.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
Good job, Bill. Now we return to Julie and get our reward for being helpful and getting everybody off their drugs. Do 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 do.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler. The booze is cheaper, the taste is more...
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Julie.
Hi, do you need assistance?
Let's see. I helped with that addiction problem you mentioned.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
So you could spare some supplies?
Sure. Would you like a stim pack, fixer, or Rataway?
Give me a stim pack, please.
You'll need to wait another 24 hours for us to get more made. We need everything else we currently have.
Yep, I understand completely. So. And level 10. And we're accepted by Freeside as well. Yeah, okay, push science up to 45. And then we'll push melee, push that up to that, push that to 70. And we got 2 points left. Taking lockpick up in the correct direction. Alright, new rank, new perk. So we can get +2 intelligence perception when the sun is down. We get another level immediately. I often take this at level 10, honestly. Let's see. Finesse. Oh. Oh! Okay. Oh. You say higher chance to score a critical hit equivalent to 5 extra points of luck, you say? Okay, I need to stop.
Good day.
So every time I swing my weapon, I'm gonna have a chance of scoring a critical hit as if I had, hold on, what's my luck? So I basically have luck 10 when it comes to scoring critical hits. Oh. Mick and Rouse is actually one of the better weapon stores in the game. They have all kinds of goodies. Katanas, other weapons. I think they have a few unique weapons too. Okay. So we want to go to... I'd like to go... Well, Camp McCarran's right there, so let's do Camp McCarran's stuff first. Because it's literally right here. There's no reason not to go to McCarran first.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey there. Here's the rest
Ringo.
of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Oh, thank you, Ringo. Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
I
See you
do
around.
not want to play Caravan right now, my friend. Oh, also, they've got a really good shop here, too. So if you're ever, like, needing supplies, coming over to Crimson Caravan's a good place to find stuff. Let me go talk to Alice and see if I can get her to supply the followers. Is this the office? No, that's the barracks. It's been a hot minute since I last played. So it may take me a second to figure out which room is the right one. This is... maybe this is it. Yeah, main office. Hey, Alice.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
Let's see. Look. Oh, there's no option. I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
I'll take it. What do I need to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Okay. I'd like to know more about the Crimson Caravan Company.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
How long have you been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
Does the caravan company, or does the Crimson Caravan have any competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market. And the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
You're well dressed for this place.
Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough.
Okay. Don't have any more questions. Talk about something
All right.
else.
Is there anything else I can do for you? It's been a pleasure.
All right. Well, I can run a quick job, so. So this was not McCarran. I was incorrect. This is the Crimson Caravan Company. Okay, let's see. Let me orient myself. That's the Lucky 38. So McCarran should be this way, I think. Oh wait, hold on. I literally have a quest marker. What am I doing? I just follow the quest marker. Kind of wish they had done something with the sharecroppers. I don't think I've ever gone to the sharecroppers on a quest before, but maybe there's a quest I've missed somewhere. Oh, there's an easy quest I should pick up too. Here we go. NCR sharecroppers, 10 experience points. I think when we hit level 11, I can risk trying to go to to do Old World Blues. I think at that point I'll be able to handle it. That's Poseidon Energy. Yep, here we are. This is the entrance to Camp McCarran. Thought there was a Vegas entrance right here, but there isn't. So. Time to do some of my favorite quests in this game. I take personal pleasure in doing one of the quests, which I'm just about to go pick up just right now. Ten of spades. No. Maybe it is the corporal. No, Sergeant Bitterroot.
First recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
No, it's not you. Sorry. Where is he? I know him.
Hello.
Here you are.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel. If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends.
What do you know about the fiends?
Pack of drugged-out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked-up Earth.
I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Oh yeah, yes
Good.
it does.
That's damn good. I figure it's about time we got lucky out here, so maybe you can snuff one of these maniacs. First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
Cook.
One thing I should tell you about Cook. Piece of shit is pure animal. He raped one of my snipers, and that makes this personal. Also, he's got a flamethrower, and he's damn good with it. From what I hear, he either rapes or burns every living thing he gets his hands on. Only one man's gotten close to killing him, and that's Little Buster. So he says, anyway. Maybe it's bullshit, but I'd still ask him about it.
Who's Little Buster?
Bounty hunter. Talks big. But he's still alive, so he can't be completely full of shit. I think he's out in the yard, waiting to claim a couple bounties.
Anything else I should know?
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty. Good luck to you, and don't get careless.
Right. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. I'm not going to talk to you, because I don't like you. I guess maybe I could talk to him. Whoops. Man, it's dark in here. So, I think it's time that we talk about the elephant in the room. So, the Vegas Strip. So you're probably wondering, how do you get access to the Vegas Strip? And believe it or not, it's actually not an easy answer. Not everybody gets access to the Vegas Strip. They have a credit check. You have to have a certain amount of caps to get in. I think I actually do have enough credits or caps to make the credit, but I'm going to have to double check that. So there are 3 ways to get on the Strip. First and foremost, you pass the credit check. So you have enough caps on your person that you can pass the credit check to get past the guards. The second method is to, if you go to Mick and Ralph after helping out the king, you can turn in a favor from the king to get a passport that'll let you access the Vegas Strip, and this will let you do it without the credit, without the caps. The third and final method, if you help the NCR, they'll give you access to their monorail, and you can ride the monorail into the city whenever you want, and then you don't have to do the credit check.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
No, this is the first time I heard about Vault 22.
No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault 22. Where to begin?
He looks really green. I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Yes, I'd say so.
A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an endless bounty, and that the secret may lie a mere few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and take it, and for that I need you.
Scientific discovery is never so simple as that.
Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Alright, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course. Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
Okay. What in the world? I think I'm stuck. What? Hold on. Okay, that was weird. Well, to be fair, we're like almost 8 hours into Fallout New Vegas, and that was our first bug. I think it can be forgiven. I think he's the person I'm supposed to give this to.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm
just gonna flip through this real quick since we've already
Yes? So
I have an invoice for you from Alice McLafferty.
From Alice? I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice? Yes. Goodbye.
Right.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
Yes, he asked me to get some data from Vault 22.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
No, he definitely didn't mention anyone else.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich, not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
Okay, alright, I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
Goodbye.
Right, good luck.
Okay, there's a couple other quests I want to pick up in here, actually. Let's see. First things first. That's not where I wanted to go. The concourse, that's where I wanted to go. So I think there's 2 quests in this room to pick up. Oh yeah, things are about to get really sad in a second. Just a fair warning. Once I find this quest. Do 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 do. Don't hey hey. What? Maybe it's down over this way. I am already crying. I'm sorry. From my singing or from... That's the supply shack, so I think I've gone too far. Yeah, I have, but we'll go back in a second. I
You
just want
look
to talk
like
to this
someone
guy
in
first.
need of a reliable supplier.
Got anything for sale?
Take your pick.
See, sometimes he's got better deals. Oh yeah, look at this. I think I can repair my combat helmet with that one. Let's buy that. He's a good... Ooh, yeah, let me buy that too. Okay, and I've got some... No, I don't have anything to sell right now.
Thanks. Later.
Right by the entrance terminal. Thank you. That's exactly who I was looking for. Oh yeah, that's much better. Now, is there a skill magazine in this room? I vaguely remember there being a skill magazine in this room. Maybe not. Alright, let's go see if we can find Ortega. I'm also looking for the kitchen person, like the mess person, because they have a quest where they want you to find a bunch of vegetables for them, so that way they can expand the soldiers' diets a little bit. Let's see. Entrance to the terminal.
Hey.
There you are. Christina Morales
Did
is
the
who I
colonel
was looking
send you?
for.
I was hoping he might have changed his mind.
You look upset. What's wrong?
I know. I've been crying. It's stupid. I'm supposed to be a soldier. My husband, he's a ranger, and he got murdered by a pack of fiends. Goddamn savages laid his body out to rot. Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban out there. I can see that plain.
If your husband's dead, what does... Oh, it seems strange the NCR wouldn't do their best to retrieve a fallen comrade.
Colonel says he can't spare the men to bring Esteban back home. And the fiends, they put all kinds of mines and traps around his body. Snipers, too.
No one else will help you?
His best friend, Jackson, tried. Didn't even get permission from his CO, so it could have cost him a lot. But he never came back.
I'll recover your husband's body.
Ma'am, I'd about given up hope. But you've got to be careful. I don't want anybody else dying on my account. Esteban's body is laid out between some of the buildings, east of the Repcon headquarters. At least that's what his squad mates said. There's an NCR position just north of there. It's on the way. They should be able to tell you what the situation is.
Roger that, ma'am. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is the bedroom area. There should be a kitchen area right over here. Okay. There you are. Corporal.
Listen, asshole, I know you're not really an NCR health inspector, so you can cut the restaurant critique routine. And I want my 50 caps back, because I looked it up and there ain't no disease called colorectal implosion syndrome. So I paid you to look the other way for nothing. Wait, you're not... Oh, wow, I'm sorry. You look just like... Never mind, sorry. So what can I serve you up?
Let's see, is there a health spectrum bothering you?
That's nothing. You just look like the health inspector who stopped through for the yearly inspection a couple of weeks back. I was hoping I wouldn't have to wait another 11 months to see his crooked ass to get my caps back. Ah, well. Anything I can get you?
Got anything to eat?
Oh, yeah. You can order up anything you want. As long as it's corn or beans. Just kidding. Haven't you heard? With a few shipments from home and a little variety, the troops are getting restless for some quality grub. You can only do so much as a chef with just corn, beans, onions, and peppers.
Is there anything I can do to improve your supplies? Or can anything be done to improve your supplies?
Well, we haven't had any quality meat in months. Everyone in the camp just eating beans for protein. It isn't pretty. Some of my kitchen machinery is broken down too, so we've been eating mostly raw vegetables. And I'm desperate for spices or seasonings. Anything, just something for the general mood around here.
See, what do you suggest if I find meat in the amount that you would need?
It doesn't need to all come from the same source. There are a bunch of different vendors around who sell meat. Fitz, the Nashes, Crimson Caravan. We've never really tried to go out and organize deals with merchants to supply our food. Already having an overstock of food, we haven't needed to. But we really need some good old red meat on the menu soon. So I'm willing to divert some caps in their direction if they're open to supplying us.
See, what parts are needed to fix the food processor?
Here's the list. We've been scrapping together quick fixes to keep it running for months. I think it finally crapped out and needs a full overhaul. It's the goofy machine behind the counter in the corner next to the stove. I'd be much obliged if you could take a look at it and get it fixed up.
Where might I find these parts?
I don't know. Try the various traders around the waste. Or the pawn shop in West Side might have some parts. Oh, I've heard of a place called House Tools you could check out. It's an old factory on the north side of Vegas.
Just
a word of warning,
okay.
though. I hear no one who goes in there comes back out. Could be traps, crazy robots, or who knows what's in that place.
Okay. Where should I look for spices?
The Crimson Caravan would probably be able to arrange a regular shipment, but I don't know of any spices known to improve mood. Hell, we have a whole research department. One guy's even set up in the main terminal building. They're the ones who ought to be looking into it.
I'd like to talk about something else. Alright, let's take a look at this machinery real quick. Oh, apparently if I have a repair of 80, I can jury rig it to work. But I don't have a repair of 80, so... Okay, so the food processor requires 2 pilot lights, 2 pressure cookers, 2 conductors, 2 fire nose nodules, 4 fission batteries, 2 steam gauge assemblies, 2 sensor modules, 5 scrap metal, and a pot. Okay, we need to get some meat. And we need to get some spices. Let's head over to the Crimson Caravan and turn in that quest to McLafferty. What time? We're almost done. So, yeah, we'll go and talk to McLafferty and see if we can set up that before we call it a stream. And then I'll start gathering the materials. I've seen a fission battery today, and I've seen scrap metal today, and I've seen... I want to say I've seen sensor modules today, too. Oh, you know what? I know where I can get some of the stuff. Get outside where I can fast travel. Can I fast travel from inside McCarran? I don't remember. Yes, apparently I can. Alright, what have I got set as my current quest? That's fine. Apparently Alice is not in the main office right now.
Hey.
Oh, that is the main office. What?
Welcome back.
Let's see here. I delivered the invoice just as you
Well,
asked.
you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
What other work do you have available?
As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the Gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths.
I'm not doing that last one, so let's see. Tell me more about the negotiation.
There's a small trading outfit, Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring. They've been rather competitive, so it's time to buy them out. I have it on good authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of the caravan business. Cass frequently trades with the NCR, so you'll likely find her at the Mojave outpost.
See, I want to know more about the problem with Henry Jameson.
The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in Redding, California, and significant investors in the Crimson Caravan Company. I was pressured into
Good luck with
posting
that.
young Henry as the manager of the New Vegas branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job. He was much more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him. Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll.
Okay. What's the Gunrunner job?
The quality of the Gunrunner's armaments is due to their manufacturing process. They craft all weapons on site. I want to know the secrets of their manufacturing process, which means you'll need to find some way to get inside their heavily guarded factory.
Not
I would
gonna
greatly
happen.
prefer that you perform this job undetected and without killing anyone, if it can be helped.
Let's see. Let's see what I can do. You'll have to find someone else for the Gunrunner job. That's not something I do.
I understand. No hard feelings. But you will, of course, keep our conversation on the matter strictly confidential.
Let's see. McLafferty. Let's see. So who exactly am I supposed to talk to about this?
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right.
Oh, McCarran needs a regular shipment of Brahmin meat and spices for the mess
Won't be
hall.
a problem. We have plenty of spice traders working with us back home, and we could get meat from the local Brahmin ranchers. The bigger issue is payment. To supply the camp with meat will cost some serious caps.
Let's see. Oh, I can't. I'm not going to be able to reach any of those. McCarran's plenty of caps to cover the shipment. They'll deal with the cost.
Excellent. We should be able to get the shipment started in about a week.
Let's see. Show me what you have for sale. Yeah, you can actually just tell them that you don't want to do the Gunrunner's quest, which is completely. I don't do the Gunrunner's quest. Like, I'm not gonna do the Gunrunners dirty like that. The Gunrunners have saved my life on more than a few occasions. Okay, so we got that handled. Okay, so gotta talk to these two. Got that going on. Okay. So this is a good place to end for tonight. We have done enough for one day, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and end off here. Next time, we're going to go ahead and continue doing some quests for McCarran, getting the NCR in a better shape. Also, if we have time, we're going to go and do quests for other NCR camps, because I rep the NCR, so of course we're going to help them out. And then once we hit level 11 or so, it's going to time to start looking towards heading to Big Mountain for Old World Blues, our first DLC in this adventure. I will see you guys tomorrow, actually, because I'm planning to be streaming Starfield. It'll be on right here on the channel. It'll be from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. tomorrow. So if you can, stop by and watch. If not, of course, that's fine as well. And of course, if you're catching this video or the Starfield video on YouTube afterwards, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys join us next time. Goodbye, everybody.